Moment in Perth it's sunny and 28, and in Darwin right now some storms. It is 32 degrees. Let's get a check of those news headlines. We're joined by Sarah Hall.
Thank you, Sarah. Victorian Premier Jacinta Allan has condemned an arson attack on a synagogue in Melbourne's southeast overnight as an attack on all faiths. The blaze at the Adass Israel Synagogue on Glen Ira Road in Ripponlea broke out just after 4 o'clock this morning, and police are investigating the motive. The Premier has met and commiserated with the Jewish community leaders at the synagogue. TV and fashion personality Maggie Tabra is being remembered as an icon following her death at the age of 87. Ms. Tabra started her career as a model and later became a household name through her work in publishing and television. For 15 years, she was fashion editor of the Australian Women's Weekly and was frequently featured on the magazine's cover. French left-wing leader Jean-Luc Mélenchon says President Emmanuel Macron was one of the no confidence vote was aimed at, not the Prime Minister. Far-right and left-wing parties united to move a vote of no confidence against Prime Minister Michel Barnier after he used his special powers to push through unpopular austerity measures. Mr Macron addressed the nation, saying he will name a new Prime Minister in the coming days and vowing to stay in power until the end of his term in 2027. And donor countries have pledged more than $150 billion for the replenishment of the World Bank's Fund for Low-Income Countries. The record amount will go towards the International Development Association, which provides grants and very low-interest loans to around 80 of the world's poorest countries. Sarah, I'll be back with a full update in just under half an hour.
Thank you, Sarah. Hello, Sarah Morris with you this afternoon. Great to be spending Friday in your company. Eastern Daylight Time right now, it's 4:32. In South Australia, it's 2 minutes past 4. In Queensland, it is 3:32. In the Northern Territory, it's 2 minutes past 3. And in WA right now, it is 1:32. Let's get some more on the top story of the day. Investigations are continuing into a suspected arson attack on a synagogue in suburban Melbourne. Police are now searching for 2 masked people behind the fire, which has caused significant damage to this synagogue. Throughout the day, we've been hearing from political figures and members of the Jewish community as well. Earlier this afternoon, the Victorian Premier Jacinta Allan visited the synagogue and spoke with the community leaders there. Our reporter Jessica Longbottom is at the scene and describes the mood as the Premier arrived to offer her support.
I must say, as soon as the Premier got here, she was really swamped by people from the Jewish community, by journalists. She could barely move.